Shocking scenes unfold in Mexico City's museum. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu's wax statue destroyed. Pro-Palestine activist smashes Netanyahu's wax statue. Video of incident goes viral on social media. Protester raise "Long Live Palestine" slogans. Israel's embassy in Mexico condemns the incident. Calls the attack on Netanyahu's statue odious. Amid ceasefire talks, Israeli attacks continue across the Gaza Strip. A masked pro-Palestinian activist vandalized a wax figure of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu at Mexico City's Wax Museum, splashing it with red paint, smashing its head with a hammer and pushing it to the ground next to a Palestinian flag. The act was recorded and shared on social media, where many praised the vandalism, blaming Netanyahu for Israeli actions in Gaza. Meanwhile, others criticized the act. Israel's embassy in Mexico condemned what it called the odious destruction of a wax statue of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu in Mexico. In a statement, the Israeli embassy said that the attack carried out on the statue of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is an odious act that sends a dangerous message of violence, intolerance and hate that goes beyond all legitimate criticism. Meanwhile, Israeli attacks continue in Gaza amid the ceasefire talks. According to reports, Hamas has named 34 Israeli hostages in Gaza, including 2 dual U.S. citizens, it is willing to release in a ceasefire deal under negotiation with Israel. After more than half a year of sporadic ceasefire talks, the offer is the most serious sign of progress toward a pause in the devastating 15-month-long Israel-Hamas war. According to reports, in exchange for these hostages' release, Israel would release an undetermined number of Palestinian prisoners and partially withdraw its troops from parts of Gaza. The deal, under negotiation in Qatar, would only secure the release of a third of the approximately 100 hostages who remain in Gaza. Remember, according to the Israeli government count, Hamas and other militant groups kidnapped 251 hostages to Gaza on October 7, 2023. The following month, 105 of them were released in a hostage-prisoner exchange between Israel and Hamas. Several were subsequently rescued in Israeli military operations, and the bodies of 37 hostages have been recovered by Israeli troops. Israel does not yet agree to a permanent end of its military offensive in Gaza, and Hamas will not release all of the hostages until an end to the war is guaranteed.